fourth season, second episode, and today we are going to be discussing the following. I want you to consider very clearly and very honestly, looking at yourself in the mirror and being honest with yourself, what do you have to offer in terms of personality, health, wealth, appearance, and everything that concerns, so to say, your attributes, okay? What makes you yourself. Once you made that evaluation, I want you to consider where you are at in terms of what you can offer, okay? Once you do that, if you are honest with yourself, my suggestion is search for the same level. Maybe a little tiny bit above or a little tiny bit below. This is what I call realistic expectations, but not only realistic expectations, I also call that offer what you demand. Expect what you have to offer. Now let's discuss this. There are two ways of doing this. One is you expect a lot and you have a lot to offer, but not exactly the same things. The other aspect is you expect a lot and you have a lot to offer exactly in the same things. Now let me give you an example. I don't know. Let's talk about my taste, okay? I don't like to bring much personal topics and so on, but let's talk about my taste. I, for example, I like people to be extremely clean. And one of the synonyms of cleanliness for me is waxing, okay? So if I want someone to be waxed and clean, I have to be clean and waxed, okay? This is expectation and offering the same thing, okay? Then let's change the topic to expectation and offering something different. Let's say you want someone, for example, who is cultivated, well-educated, someone with a degree, perhaps a master's, perhaps a PhD. You yourself, you don't have a PhD, but you are very well-traveled. You go often to museums. You read a lot. You are someone who is somehow cultivated, who knows a lot about general culture, who has some knowledge to share, who can hold up a good level conversation with anyone in basically different areas. You are offering something. You are not offering exactly what you are expecting because you yourself, you don't have a PhD, but you are offering something. These are the two most simple examples that I can give you and that basically resume everything that we are going to discuss in this video. What I see nowadays, in general, okay, let's not say that there is absolutely no exception or that no one does that. Let's just say the majority of people, both men and women, is people want this, and that from the other person, but they have nothing to offer. It is very strange for me. I even thought to myself, do we really need to discuss that in 2021? Are we so immature and unrealistic and delusional to the point that we have to discuss that? But apparently we do. If you are completely out of shape, if you are extremely overweight, if you are not physically attractive, if your face is not beautiful, if your face is not interesting, if your face is not attractive, if everything concerning your physical appearance is extremely unattractive, you cannot expect that someone who is extremely attractive, with good shape, with beautiful face and so on, is going to be interested in you. Let me rephrase that. You can expect, but it's not going to become reality. And if you want to complain, complain, but knowing that that is not going to happen unless you find that one single example, that one single specimen that is absolutely desperate, that is absolutely clueless, that has no idea of what he or she has to offer, or that simply has absolutely no care and doesn't care about that and is up for whatever, is going to accept anything. But if you meet someone who knows his, her worth, his, her value, who knows exactly where they are at, they are simply not going to accept. They are simply not going to get you. And of course, you can get mad, you can complain, you can say that it's not fair, that the person is crazy, that the person is arrogant, this and that. But you have to understand that in order to expect something from people, you have to be offering something in return. You have to match those high expectations. Every relationship that is going to last and that is going to be healthy is well balanced. If you want a completely unbalanced relationship, that is doomed. That is like doomed to not work. You know, that is really, really, really prepared for collapsing sooner or later. And unless you are really, really, really unaware of your situation and you have no idea of anything and you are completely delusional, or you are in favor of these modern cultures of everyone is beautiful, everyone is amazing, everyone is incredible, and so on and so on. If you are up to that, okay, you will believe that you can be like minus completely and you can ask for plus, 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 and everything is all right, and people have the obligation to be interested in you and like you. But as I think I am addressing reasonable people, people who have a little bit of self-awareness, who know a little bit where they are at, what I have to tell you is try to always find matches. Try to always find the people that are more or less close to where you're at in terms of what you have to offer and what you want to get back. Understand exactly where you are at. Do that self-evaluation that I told in the previous video, but now considering what you have to offer, what you are, where you are at, and see if you can find matches. See if you can find people who are more or less offering the same things that you are offering. Considering, of course, as I said, those both examples, either exactly the same thing or different things, but that they match. Now you must be asking, okay, why do I have to do that? I have all the right to expect whatever I want. I have all the right to have any expectation. I have all the right to want whatever I want for myself. And I'm going to partially agree with you. You can perfectly think that you are amazing, that you are perfect, that you are way above average, and that no one sees that in you. But understand that exactly as I just said, maybe no one sees that in you. And if no one sees that in you, you can complain, you can yell, you can curse, you can do whatever you want. If everyone you meet sees you at this stage and not at this stage where you think you are at, there is nothing that can be done. There's absolutely nothing that can be done. You will complain for the rest of your life that life is unfair, that it's not working, that you want this and that but you're not getting, that you get way less and that you don't deserve because you are way more. But I tell you something, I highly doubt the entire world agreed secretly to conspire against you. That there is a very big plan from the world, from every single citizen in the planet, to put you down, to make you feel less, to make you feel inferior. Probably if you are not getting all that you wanted, is because you are not offering as much as you think you are offering. And this is really something in which I cannot help you and give you more advice than just be honest. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, this is what I have to offer, this is what I am. And if you're not willing to be honest with yourself, I don't know what I have to tell you. I don't know even if there is something that I can tell you. Because what kind of relationship are you expecting to get if you're not able to be even honest with yourself? If you're not able to be even transparent with yourself? What kind of person do you want to meet if you're not able to, accomplish such a simple duty, which is evaluate yourself in an honest way? Think of this. And if you have already evaluated yourself and you know exactly where you're at and you are honest with this evaluation, go out there and search for something that matches exactly what you're looking for. Because chances are that if you're being realistic and if you're being honest, you might find something that you're looking for.